Alrighty, so we have a few goodies that have arrived. The N54 is still in shambles, but in today's portion of the video, we are going to be going through all my parts, getting everything ready, getting my rods and pistons all together, and then also we're going to just show you around the shop because a lot's been going on. We've been super busy. Everybody's been blowing us up, so I really appreciate everybody. Alrighty, so now that we got the whole area cleaned, we are gonna walk you through everything that we're doing to the vehicle. As you know, we're going with a PSR, top mount single turbo. This is one of the cheaper China turbos. It's pretty much the copy of Precision turbos. And then we're going with race bearings, race series bearings. I'm gonna be doing all the rod bearings while we're at it. We aren't doing any crank bearings or whatnot. We also picked up some Manley pistons. So as you can see here, comes with all of the rings and then also new piston rod stoppers. And then here are the pistons. They're super light. And then it kind of doesn't matter which way you go. I am gonna get a scale and weigh these all out and then balance them with the piston rods, because I am sticking with the stock rods because they are forged from factory, and I don't plan on pushing like 1,000 horsepower or anything, just a moderate 700 to 800 wheel. Also comes with brand new piston rods. Well, I don't even know what these are called. I forget, but pretty much that's what secures the piston inside of here. And then if you guys don't know how this failed, it failed from the ring lands failing. This is from too tight tolerances with the OEM piston rings. When the tolerances are too loose, it causes gas to get trapped inside and causes it to break in combustion. So we also are doing the oil pan gasket, doing liquid moly 5W40. We're gonna be doing a different break-in oil than this. We're doing a high boost head gasket, and it comes with these rings to help secure all the boost every time that detonates. We're doing shorter stud conversion for that manifold. We got all of our oil pan bolts, all of our slump and pump bolts, all of our rod bolts, and this is what we're gonna get started on. Pushing in the 335 from outside, finally. We're gonna bring that inside and place it right here so that we can also clean it up and do what we need to in the engine bay to get this all prepared and ready. Because if you guys don't know, my car is a wiring rat's nest. So I just wanna get that all situated and figure out what goes where, how this is all gonna work out at the end. All right, so we have everything accounted for. We are gonna go ahead and take this all apart. These don't get gapped to anything specific. They are just oil rings. And then also, as you can see, these are super worn. My rod bearings were on their way out, so there was definitely bearing material getting chewed up and going into my oil. So it's a good thing we're doing that. We're just getting started. Time to go get some Celsius. We're gonna get a scale so we can weigh all the pistons, and then we're also gonna go get piston ring filer if we can find one locally, and then yeah. Alrighty, ladies and gents, gloves. Most important thing while being a technician. If you're a real technician, you got nice, soft, clean hands. You don't want to be dirty. So we're gonna go ahead and weigh these pistons and balance them out. So we need a notepad. We're gonna get technical, nitty gritty on this. Okay, we're gonna weigh the rods first. Alrighty, so we have all of the rings on this piston. Now we're gonna go ahead and install a C-clip and then get everything lubed up. And then we're gonna go buy oil to oil up these rings. And then we're gonna have everything all put together and oiled up. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. We have our piston compressor, not the best in the world, but it'll do. And we're about to install our rod bearings. We have all the pistons all assembled now. The only thing missing is these rod bearings. We're gonna put on some gloves because this lubricant is very sticky. And yeah, let's get these all done. I am just running standard bearings. There wasn't much material off of the crank, so I'm not worried about the clearances or anything. But yeah, let's get this started. Let's get this all put together and then we'll go from there. Alrighty guys, so we got the whole rotating assembly all assembled. Rotating assembly assembled. Now it's time for the oil pump chain bolt, which is 4 Newton meters and then 45 degrees angles. And then I torqued down the oil pump already. Torqued down all the rods. Let's go ahead and flip this over real quick. Check out how nice and shiny my engine is, guys.